Yo, what up, guys? Welcome. Let me know if the mic is good. But yeah, doing a build today for the homie Grimlock. This is round 2 for him because we actually have done a previous build not even that long ago. We did that Doflamingo one for him with the special lever, but we also have another special lever today. But yeah, this is the theme. I didn't do the graphics today, so we are working with the big homie Shadaloo Frieza. Shadaloo Frieza basically joined the squad to help me with commissions. He's one of them dudes that are just like ill at graphics, and I trust him in my projects. You know, I trust him with my brand, and yeah, this is basically like we've collabed a billion times before, but this is the first time like officially I'm like, yo, like you have the option between myself or Frieza for graphics. So today's the first time we're gonna be using Frieza on an official capacity. And then we got one right off the back, like the not the next build, but the following one off the rip. We're gonna be using Frieza as well. What's up, Advancing? Damn, I'm at the gym right now. Don't got my headphones. It's all good, Grim. Don't worry about it, man. You know we got these on the we got these on the, what do you call it, on the VOD, so you could just catch it on the VODs. But yeah, Frieza did an amazing job. You know, classic Doraemon. Manga. Fun little theme here that Grim wanted. I love all the manga panels that he used. Crazy. Yeah, alright, so let's just get into it, man. Let me hit the bench. What's up? Yo, Lemon Lust, what are some new projects you're looking to release in 2026? Lemon, like, I'm not really, I wouldn't say it's a product I'm looking to release. I'm just looking to, like, refine my stuff, you know? Like, I don't know if you've been noticing, but I've been slowly trying to refine my stuff, you know, to make them, like, a little, you know, my whole thing is make it easier for everyone to make, you know? So, I don't really think I need to make new products, because I have a pretty solid lineup already. And I give you options, but I do want to make them as good as I can, so I'll probably just keep refining them, you know? That's basically the plan for this year. You know, other than that, because I have what I have. Like, I have a 3D printer, I have a laser cutter, and I got myself for graphics, so I can make new products, but it'll just be more to the same and kind of confuse my brand a little bit. So I don't really think that, like, making a new enclosure, for instance, would be any better, you know? I think I have an established brand already and kind of go from there. But honestly, I'm open for suggestions, so if you got an idea for me, like, I'll definitely entertain that, you know what I mean? That's a really good question, though. I appreciate it. Okay, so check it out. We got, wait, are these the sides we made? No, these aren't the sides we made. Hold up. I'm bugging. I'm mixing projects together, guys. Alright. So we actually have Grim stuff right here. Yeah. So this is going to be a 6-god all-button control. I'm sorry, 6-god joystick controller. We got a joystick for once. I think we did like 3. I think we did like 3 leverless controllers in a row. So it's nice to have a joystick. And no, we did a hit stick. I'm bugging, but you know, this is purely joystick. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these parts aside while we get the sides prepped. Seems like a trend for controllers now, slimmer, lighter, so people don't have the lug around 10-pound controller at Evo. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how familiar you are, but you know, I have the dub plate, super lightweight, super thin, and you can still put your own parts in here. I don't know how I'm giving this one away at the local. Actually, we're raffling this off at the local, guys. So yeah, I don't know how often you've checked my stuff, but yeah. Nice, Lemon. Yeah, but you know what I mean. That is the trend, but it's weird. It's the trend, but it's also like, what do you call it? I feel like it kind of, I don't know what the right term is. I guess it kind of like it made like the fight stick scene not really the fight stick scene. I feel like that's like a whole nother category of like lightweight controllers. And let's be frank about it. It started by junk food. Shout out to junk food. You know what I mean? They started that movement, and not for nothing, everybody else bit that idea, you know, like keyboard style. But listen, like my business, I'm not trying to make like a commercial controller, because at the moment that's not like my deal. I'm a one-person craftsperson. I'm not a company, you know. So for me, I'm about you guys and being able to empower you guys to make your own stuff. You know, it's yeah. For me, it's about empowering you guys to make your own things, so you're not reliant on these companies to supply you with products. You know, and even though it might cost more up front, it's your product and you can update it in the future. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to that. That's been my North Star, so I'm gonna stick to that. You know? But yeah, I understand that fighting gamers like don't okay, there's a couple like some people just don't take it that seriously, so they're not gonna invest a lot of money into like a commission project. And they just want to dabble, so they'll go ahead and buy the cheap, you know, $75 controller off Amazon. So they could do that. But, you know, I'm here for the long haul. For the people that take this stuff more seriously and want something that is more personalized and more control over what parts that they can use and what motherboards, what consoles they choose, etc. So I'm here for you guys, man. You know, a lot of these companies, like, you ain't gonna see them in 2 years. They're not even gonna be around in 2 years, bro. I've been doing this, well, For the Dub's been getting close to 5 years. You feel me? Been close to 5 years, so I think I weathered that storm, you know? So we're just gonna keep evolving. Healing was the hardest part. Yeah, I know, but it's a necessary evil, because you want damaged panels, or do you want, you know what I mean? Would you prefer I'd ship it without it peeled, you know? Yeah, you want scratch panels, or do you want... Not that hard. You guys are just impatient. You gotta go at it slow. You know, like, get the peel started properly. If you start ripping it off in pieces, that's where it gets real funky. See, look, you just gotta lift it up slowly. Use a Dremel, bro. That's crazy. Look, look at that, perfect peel. Dremel. You just gotta use like a credit card. You want to start, like, you know? Yeah, Dremel's crazy, man. Yeah, I try to tell people don't use power tools, because you can definitely, like, take off too much, you know? Or like for screwing in the stuff, try not to use power tools unless it's like a low power electric screwdriver, something like that. That's what I recommend for people. Oh, I gotta empty my garbage can, guys. Ah, okay. Yeah, the panel. So, yeah, Lemon, I don't know when you bought your For the Dub, but what I started doing, I would say it's been a year. If you had it for over a year, then yeah. Or yeah, so I don't know when you bought it, but let's just say on my end, maybe like 9 months to a year. I started not really rounding off. Yeah, actually, I scrape off the corners of the main panels for the sharpness. I used to just like do it for commissions, but I just started doing it as a habit. It takes a little bit longer, but I think people started appreciating that. But yeah, it all depends. Oh, 2024. Yeah, so I think maybe around that time, maybe I started it. I don't really remember, but I'll show you what I mean. So like the edges, see the edges, I already take down the corner. See that? It's already kind of like edged down. I use a card scraper and just scrape the whole edge off. You can make it smoother for sure. Yo, you know what I found too? If you use a like a torch, like like a butane torch, you could smooth out you can really round them out. It's crazy. Some new stuff that I found. I started doing it to clean up some of the edges and stuff. Yeah, it helps a lot for sure, man. That's cool. I appreciate. That's cool that you have tools though. Not a lot of people have tools, to be able to do that stuff. All right, so we got the side panels going. All right, what does Grim want? Let me see. I need my notes nowadays. I got so much going on that if I don't use my notes, I kind of get a little lost. So extras. Oh, we're just doing OLED kit. Okay. So I don't need to do magnet. Yeah, we're not doing any magnets for the quick release system for the bottom. All right. Let's see. Oh, what did I do with the other sides? Here we go. Yo, Novella, what's up, man? Alright. So we are not even going to install the artwork into the buttons as per the client. But I'm going to just save it for them, just in case. I'm going to save all the button inserts for them. No guitar strap. I think for Grimlock, this is kind of like another piece, like almost like Daily Driver type piece. You know what I mean? Because like the other one that we made for them was like super fancy. It's like almost like too fancy to play on type stuff, So I think that this is what they were going with this particular build. Like more like a slim, not really slim down, but like a dumb down. Because like remember Grimlock did the one with Doflamingo, and we went crazy with that one. Lemon, what was the did you put on like really cool graphics for yours? I don't remember. I don't know if you ever showed us, or I don't remember. I don't know if you're on our Discord. How you guys doing tonight otherwise? How was your weekend? You guys have a nice long weekend? Anybody actually have off today? I'm working today, but my wife and kids are off, so that's why I'm doing a late shift today. I wanted to just copy the old hitbox look. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, white and red color scheme. Go Skull, what up, man? How was your weekend, Skull? What's going on? What you mean, not me, Avanson? Just relaxing. Oh, you didn't have you had work? What about you, Skull? Did you have a long weekend? Were you able to take a long weekend with MLK? Gonna get some hardware, guys. Yeah, the first half of the week off. Oh, nice, man. Is that how it just worked out with work and stuff? That's cool, man. It still feels like Sunday night to me, even though it's Monday. You know what I mean? It definitely feels like Sunday. Yo, Skull, I'm gonna meet you there, bro. I'm gonna meet you there, bro. I just bought my hotel. I got my hotel locked in. I think that's the most important. And I still gotta book a flight. Still gotta book a flight, and then what do you call it? I'm good on Reg. I'm good on Reg because I might be helping Rick with something, and plus I've been helping him throughout the year with music and whatnot. So he got me on Reg. What's up, C's? C's, I got after this one. There's one more build, then I got yours. I'm like slowly creeping up, man. But I haven't taken any other ones, and that's how I wanna just relax the rest of the month. It was good, man. How was your weekend, bro? Did you have off today, C's? I went to the mall today, of all places. I went to the mall. You know what though? I kind of splurge a little bit. Not gonna lie. I never buy anything for myself. Never ever. And then I was walking around. You know, I was walking around and I saw the Ray-Ban store. I went to get because someone had stole my Ray-Bans from my car, bro. I had nice Ray-Ban sunglasses that my mom had given me like way back. Gave me this nice pair of Ray-Ban glasses, right? You worked this morning? Ah, man, okay. Yeah, so then I was like, you know what, bro? I never ever buy anything for myself. Honestly, the only things that I buy for myself have to do with work, with this stuff, you know? Like, I'll buy, like, games and stuff, you know? Stuff like that. But, like, as far as, like, other items, I never buy anything for myself. I was like, you know what, man? I'm gonna buy myself a pair of sunglasses. So I bought, like, a nice pair of Ray-Bans that I've been... Just like a pair of Wayfarers. Not really too expensive. But, like, I just never do anything like that for myself. I never buy myself clothes. Like, I'll buy, like, sparingly, you know? But I don't really, like, go shopping like that, you know? So I was like... I can't even remember the last thing I bought, you know? So I was like, I'm gonna get a pair of sunglasses. And it's not like I'm not gonna use them. I'm gonna use them like every day. Especially in the summertime when I'm driving. I'm gonna use them every day. I think my next big purchase, I think for Combo Breaker, I'm probably gonna get a laptop. For Combo Breaker. Because my laptop... I have two laptops, but they're old now. I have like a 2018 or 2019 MacBook Pro, and that thing is slow as hell. It's not even usable anymore. Like, at least for what I do, it's not even usable anymore. And then I had a gaming laptop that I had bought from Micro Center. It was like on sale like 6 or 7 years ago. I still kind of use it. I use it to like do streams, like the Salty Soiree. If you guys watch the event that I produced for Capcom. Not the official event, not the main event one, the Prelude event. See, is the one that you went to, right? The first time. The Prelude event. That one, I actually ran that stream off that laptop. It has a 1070 mobile 1070 Ti. That's how old it is. We're on like what 50 series now for GPUs. We're on like 50s, right? Crazy. Yeah, but you see, I'm just like you. I'm just like you, man. I don't buy myself nothing, you know. So today I felt inclined. I'm like, you know, let me treat myself. We gotta treat ourselves every once in a while, especially if you've been working hard, you know. If you've been working hard and you ain't done nothing for yourself, I think that's like kind of like a sin, right? What you think about that? Every once in a while, you gotta do something nice for yourself. Yeah, late stream today. Today's well, cause like I was just telling everybody, my family has off today. No school for the kiddos, and my wife doesn't have work, so off from MLK. I was like, you know what? You know what? Ooh, I just realized something. Did we not have a 1 sec, guys? I gotta see if I have a pass through in green. Green pass through. Don't have a pass through in green. Okay, I might actually have one. Nah, you know what? I'll just print one. We're gonna print the pass through. Actually, we can print some green feet too. Let's do that. Yeah, we gotta print some feet. Let's go to my 3D printer. Ooh, yep, here we go. Yeah, that's wild. I have this up already. Do I even have green? I gotta see if I have green. Or maybe we should do blue. Nah, we gotta do green. We gotta do green. We're gonna put green in the 3D printer, guys. It's almost Tuesday, yeah, in the UK. Yo, I must have just... Yeah, I think I printed a set for somebody recently. That's why this file is still open. Why green? Oh, it's just part of the graphics. Yeah, everything has like a green accent. All the buttons are gonna be green. I'm just waiting for my 3D printer to load up the green filament and we can hit go. Woo! You know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna paint. Yeah. I never have done this before. Oh, does that look crazy? That looks crazy. I'm not gonna do that. I thought it would maybe look cool. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do green. Alright, this is gonna take 18 minutes, so we'll just let that roll. Alright, back to the bench. There's more things I could do anyway. Get this going. Also, like, I'm kind of glad I took today off anyway, because it's not like I could have shipped anything, because the post office is closed, and most of the carriers aren't even doing business, so I can't even ship anything today. You know what I mean? Everything's closed. I do have orders that I had packed, like easy orders, but like commissions wise, like I was gonna try to knock stuff out yesterday, but I was like, you know what, man, let me actually enjoy the weekend. I just kind of ran out of time too, you know. I was like just doing stuff with the fam, and then I was like, you know what, there's that point where you just get too tired, right? It's almost Tuesday in South Africa. What time is it in South Africa? You know, I actually got to play a little Street Fighter the other day. I had some really good sets, man. You know how you could tell when you have a good set with somebody, bro, is when they start barking at you. Like, And if it's like a first to 2, whatever, then they ditch you, whatever. That don't mean nothing. But if you had like a first to 10 with somebody and then they tight, you know you did pretty good. I had like I put in our Discord chat just people you know talking some wild stuff, saying some wild things. I'll share one of them. I could say this out loud. I don't really care because I'm quoting somebody. But I was like, some guy was like, I beat him like maybe it was like first to 5, right? It was 5-1. I beat this guy. He's a Ken player, Grandmaster Ken player. All right, come on, it's Ken. Like Ken annihilates Dalsim. Let's get it right. You know, like Ken has the ability to just maul Dalsim. So I beat this guy 5-1, right, or whatever, 4-1 or 5-1, one of those. And he goes, "You're a shit player," right? And I just typed in the chat. I wrote outplayed. Then he wrote outgayed. I was like, all right, man, good one. Oh man, outgayed. Like, come on, are we really 5 right now? Is that how we roll? Outgayed. Come on, guy. Too good though. Outgayed. It's already Tuesday. Oh, in South Africa, it's late, man. Oh, Bella, get some rest, brother. Buttons go crazy, yeah. Hey, Grim, what setting do you want these on? You want them on the fast? I'm putting them on fast. I forgot what you like. I just been default putting them on fast for people. But let me know. Yeah, I think it's a good call to no art. Oh yeah, he went on. Okay, fast setting, guys. All right, if you guys don't know, these are the Gravity KTs. I've been using the crap out of these buttons for basically every build. I don't stock these green ones. I had to buy these ones for Grimm's build. But what do you call it? We've been using these because they have the ability to put artwork, which we're not doing today, and they also have the ability to make them faster or slower depending on how you adjust the cap height. So I've been putting putting all the cap heights to the fastest setting. Yep. Well, you can't, you can't put LEDs directly in them, but you can, because they're clear, you can light them up. Like, you've seen all my builds, right? Like, the ones with LEDs, they're all lit up. That's because you could just put a light underneath and they'll shine. You feel me? And they're micro switch based, so that, you know, you get some really nice inputs, really nice fast reactions, stuff like that. All that good stuff. You have insomnia? I hear you, bro. Easy on the caffeine then, man. I don't know if you drink caffeine. I have a natural high, like, you know, I'm always hype, naturally. You know, typically I'm like always hype. So I have to, and I know I kind of learned that about myself. So I have to just like chill out with the caffeine. Yeah. No, I'm just telling you about me. Like, yeah, I need to chill out with caffeine, bro. So, like, I can have like a coffee, but it's gotta be like a small one. You know when I realized was completely driving my anxiety through the roof? I was like hooked on matcha for like a good 3 months, right? And every day I'm drinking like a fucking big ass matcha because I started making them at home, right? That's how I do. Usually when I get into something, I'm like, I want to do it myself because I'm a DIYer, right? I started drinking a lot of fucking matcha, and bro, I swear to God, I think there's like crack in that stuff, like in the matcha powder, because that shit was sending me through the roof, and I didn't realize it until like maybe about a month in. I was like, something's wrong. Like, you know, like, why do I have so much anxiety for no reason? I'd just be freaking out in the middle of the day. and like I just like thought about it. I was like, it's the matcha. Because you know, like usually tea is like, oh, it's a lower caffeine, you know, it's a lower caffeine alternative to like coffee. But yeah, so, like matcha is crazy. I don't know. There's something different in there. Plus, everybody reacts differently. You know what I mean? Like, what's true on one person isn't the same on another person. So that shit was like cocaine to me. So I basically I love it, but I quit. Like, I may still have one, but it's gonna be in a situation where I know that um, maybe I'll have it earlier in the day so it doesn't like trip me up. Caffeine does nothing for you, bro. I wish I could say that, my guy. I wish I could say that. You also might be pretty young, you know. I think it used to do nothing for me until I got to a certain age. I was like, yo, what's going on, you know? All right, so guys, I'm gonna park these because I can't finish the USB port yet. I'm gonna wait till that 3D print is done, and then we can knock out that. But yeah, we did finish the sides. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna wait for the print to be finished. You're 30. Yeah, so you're still young compared to me, man. I'm a whole third older than you. A whole third of your life, bro. That's still young to me, man. People think I'm like 22, man. Gotta multiply that times 2. Alright, here we go. What else we got? We got main panel. Let's get that going. Yo, all types of shit starts happening when you turn my age, man. Like, you just start getting pains out of nowhere. Like, lately I just, if I sit fucked up for like 20 minutes, I'm gonna feel it later. Like, I need to like sit perfectly, like perfect back support. You know, like if I lean on the edge of my chair, like when on my gaming chair, I'm not like using the back, like the actual seat back, or like in my car or something like that. Yeah, like your back gets all messed up. Oh my god, man, you don't want to get old, guys. Start getting older. You know, I got a fake Herman Miller. You know what I mean? I got one of them. I forgot the name of the brand, but it's like if you can't get the Herman Miller, you don't want to spend like, you know, a couple G's on the Herman Miller. You could get this other one. I got that, John. You know what I mean? What's up, sad guy? You good? Nice seeing you. You're on YouTube today. What do I got? Nah. Yeah, Lemon, you got me twisted. Let me see. I got autonomous. I got an autonomous chair. It's like the Temu Herman Miller, you know what I mean? It's still good. You already got back pains, yeah. Depends what kind of line of work you do too. Your fitness. I'm not gonna lie, my fitness isn't that great right now. You know, I can actually. I started thinking about it. Like, I don't really need to eat a lot anymore. Like, I just eat because it's like it's something to do. But if I don't actually, I told myself I'm not hungry. I don't need to eat. You know. So I'll just wait until I'm hungry. The problem is when you have a family, like, you want to keep a certain schedule. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, like, gotta make sure the kids eat, whatever, certain time. I don't know if you experiment using an ND filter, polarized filter for your overhead camera and gets rid of the glare. No, it's just an iPhone, man. You know? I just have an iPhone. I'll look into it though. Problem is, this camera is just like, it's just an iPhone, using a certain app, and then this area I use it for multiple things. Like I have it for like this particular for streams. Yeah, they got good ND filters for phone. Oh, okay, I could check that out. I didn't even know that was a thing for iPhone. ND filter. What does ND stand for? I feel like I'm gonna get hit with these nuts or something. What's ND? Nuts D's. You know? Oh, it doesn't mean nuts D's? Oh no, Skull hit me with it, bro. Oh, come on, Skull. Of all the people that hit me with the nuts D's, Skull, the homie Skull. Oh man, I remember that one, bro. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. Honestly, because I use this area for more than just doing this, I haven't really thought about it. Because, like, you know, when it's time to do a stream, I'll set up the mat and all that. Basically, sunglasses for your phone. It gets, but you know what it is? I mean, I don't know if I can show y'all. Here, you know what? I can grab my. Where's my phone at? My phone at. Here, I grab my iPad. Right. So, here. Hello, iPad. Are you dead? God damn it, guys. iPad's dead. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. So, I'll just show you guys. So this is my setup. Can you guys see this? Look, so it's just, you see? There's just a camera right there, and there's that LED light. So I don't know if it will cancel that LED glare from the light. You know what I mean? That's my old iPhone, and then it's just this track light that lights up this bar area. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Oh wait, damn, I'm gonna have to take a picture. So yeah, this is the setup. You see what I'm saying? It's just my mat, and then real simple. So I don't know if that will work. Okay, so if that works, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not really like a video guy per se. You know what I mean? So that will work. Lemon, can you suggest something? Can you give me like an Amazon link? Maybe, I don't know if you have me on Discord or DM me or something. That would be really dope. If you could suggest a little link for me, that would be even better. I'll just copy what you suggest. If you want to make an affiliate link too, you could do that. I don't know if you do stuff like that. But yeah, hit me up, man. That would be good. I'll take any advice. I went kind of unga bunga with this peel, guys. I didn't follow my own rule. Oh, all right, hold on. Let me click that on my computer. I'll save it to my phone. Oh wow, okay. Thanks, bro. I just added it to my Amazon list. What's up, man? What's up, Katana? You good? So that's a turn. I need a diffuser, right? Maybe I could 3D print something. Right? Someone told me just get a white sheet or something. We could add like a white sheet. I don't know. Are you guys bothered by it? Is it bother you guys? If it bothers you guys, I mean, I'll do something about it. I didn't really think you guys care about it besides the finished product. As long as you could kind of see what's happening. Because, like, I don't actually capture anything other than the stream from this camera. You know? Oh, okay, bet. Yo, Katana. This week, I'm wrapping up 3 builds. This is one of 3, okay? When I get done with these builds, that's when I got a little window to rock out before I start taking commissions for February. Okay? So, you know what? Do me a solid, Katana. I probably won't be able to get to it for a minute, but let me know, like, tell me what you're looking for your overlay. All right? Just like let me get those details already. You feel me? Let me get all that already. And then at least I know what I'm working on, you know? Yeah, we're doing a little art swap, guys. Me and Katana. Katana's gonna bless me with a crew neck. I'm gonna bless him with a stream overlay. What's up, John? What's up, man? Yeah, I was playing and my 4 to dub disconnected my PC for about a minute and then reconnected. Yeah, dude. Listen, the Brook, the latest gen of Brook. You know how, like, you used to buy a UFB, John, and then, like, you didn't gotta worry about nothing. Like, that shit was gonna be solid regardless. Maybe you might have to run an update, but, like, in a day they would fix it. It ain't really like that with them anymore. I think they got, like, bigger priorities. I don't know what's going on at Brook, but they just haven't been as on point as the past. I'm gonna just say that. I think they kind of got a little Hollywood and are dealing with growth or something like that. That's just the vibe I get. I don't know if that's facts. It's just the vibe I get. And I feel like some of the products, they're not as robust as they used to be. They got LED channel enclosures that have a diffuser. Yo, hit me with that link too, bro. Let me get that link. Yeah, so this is a Hue light. I use Hue for like my house because I have everything on like HomeKit stuff. Yeah. All right, check it out, guys. We are using this really fancy. Mitsu lever is a Nobi lever. Another Nobi lever, but this guy a little bit different. P5 better than the Gen 5? Yeah, I think so, man. I think the previous gen, the one that is not, it's still the ones that are like legacy PS4, you know, PS4. They emulate the PS4 controller that works on PS5. I think those are a little bit more robust, man. I don't know what it is. Blockbuster John, you should be using GP2040 anyway, bro. I feel like for you, the caliber of player that you are, I think you would benefit from the speed. Because they are fast, bro. I've only been using, you might after this, yeah. Uh-oh. Word, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just, this is just for my, because, like, I have a client. The mouse click? No, we're not talking about buttons, Lemon. We're talking about, the motherboards. Yeah, of course the mouse clicks are fast. Are you kidding me? Those are ridiculous. Yeah, we're talking about the motherboards. Flash drive, yeah. Yeah, John got all of them joints. John is an avid tester of FGC tech. Yeah, he you know, he gets stuff before me. I honestly, like, I kind of dialed back a little bit with that stuff, only because it's like, for me, like, I'm just gonna focus on the enclosure parts of it, while people can mess with, because everyone has a different preference. Like, I have my preference, but I'm not trying to tell everybody that my preference is better than your preference. So I don't even try to get into those arguments with people anymore. Like, oh, buy these buttons, these are better, you know. Just because everyone has a feel that they think is ideal, it's based on their experience, you know, coming up in the fighting game community on the first controllers that they played. Like people like me and John were old school and we used to play in the arcade, so we came from that era. Then, you know, switched, then migrated over to, you know, modern like Japanese style controls, just because that was like what it was in the early FGC. You know what I mean? So it's everyone has a different thing. People play on pad, people play on keyboard. So everyone's gonna have their little like preferences. So I'm not gonna be that guy to tell you what's the best. So like, even when I design things, I try to design them with everything in mind. You know, it's like, okay, let's try to make it a little bit more neutral, but everybody can. Varmillo, they use Hall effect, really? Yeah, so that's some new shit too. That's supposed to be even faster because there's not even a mechanical thing, right? It's just literally like a sensor. But is that faster than the Switch? Who knows? I don't know. I'll let you guys find out and you tell me. And tell me how I can work it into my stuff. They have arcades, so they use Hall effect. Yep. Yo, this thing is heavy. Heavy. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to use this. Should this be in there? I guess I'll leave it in there. Yeah, I'll leave it in there. I just never really used it. Okay, we need a motherboard. So yeah, we're using GP2040 CE today. Alright, we're gonna rock this. And we're gonna also rock this. Gotta get the guile keys. Rip off right here, but ain't got a choice at the moment. $55 for this bullshit, bro. $55, man. I can't wait till there's a new product out that's like way cheaper. Yeah, just for this little chip. Bro, the board is $35. So now this is the same price as a Brook board. But you get to do a little bit more stuff with these boards, so still got to pay the cost. Wild, right? Yeah, goddamn. Goddamn. Yeah, this thing keeps falling out. I'm gonna leave that here. Goddamn. So Hall effect is good. No timeout. Yo, I mean, like the magic boots. Here's the thing, Blockbuster John. So Mayflash used to make the magic boots, and they used to be like $30, right? But then the supply for this chip that they're using for the authentication, the supply ran out of the chip. I guess this company P5 Boots bought the last like lot of those chips. You know? So they're using like the last lot of the chips, and they get to charge what they want because ain't nobody making those chips anymore. So then Mayflash, they made a new magic boots, which doesn't work with GP2040. There's another company that made like an authenticator that works, right? There's another company that works, but the firmware isn't fully done yet on the GP2040 CE side that like confirms that everything's working good. You know, like there's still like latency issues. So right now, this is the best solution that I found that I can get rid. Like shit, they got them on Amazon, dog. You know, like they'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, but yeah, so that eliminates the 8-minute timeout. All right, so PCB. Let's make sure the switches are set right. Bong bong. Okay, cool. That's set. Okay, so we have the board in, we have the PCB in, we have that in, we have the lever in. Go ahead and put the artwork in. I'm gonna actually pop this in now because I think this will get covered. Oh shit, hold up. I forgot. Oh, you know what? let's go back on our side quest here. Let's get the USB stuff ready. My 3D printer just finished everything. Should be nice and cool now. Get this off the plate. Thank you, 3D printer. Guys, I'm pretty sure like in like 10 years, maybe even less, everyone's gonna have a 3D printer in their house. It's gonna be like the new microwave, you know? Shit is so clutch, bro. 3D printer's so clutch, man. You can make anything. With a little bit of like software skill, if you like learn how to do a little bit of CAD, bro, you can literally make anything. The craziest thing. Like you can make like stuff for the house. One of the homies in the Discord, Perbeast, he got one recently, started making stuff for his kids, like organizers and everything. It's crazy. Kitchen organizers. Wild stuff. Going crazy with it. I made a salt and pepper shaker the other day. Brook Fusion. If you can still get the Brook Fusion, it's a good board. But the thing is about those boards though, you can't do any of the cool stuff with GP2040. Like you can't, you know, set the different profile modes at the moment, at least. You can't do profiles. You can't do all the cool stuff. You can't, like, you can add a screen, but the screen is just a generic screen. You know, it's just like you can't have the different layouts and whatnot. No, so I need the foam pad because it's soft. I can't 3D print something soft. It's gonna be hard and scratch. I don't want to scratch nothing. Plus, that's Frank, bro. This is Frank the Foam. You know about Frank? He's been riding with me since day one, bro. I can't abandon Frank. That's the homie. He's part of the crew. He's what made for the dub. You know what I mean? He's been rocking with me since Espada. That's the homie. That's a big homie Frank right there. That's Frank the Foam, baby. This thing is perfect. Why mess with success? You know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't do this one, Katana. This is the homie Frieza. Frieza, bro. Shout out to Frieza. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay. Remember, always peel this away from your main artwork. Because this thing is tape. Literally just tape. The last Gundam piece was done by Frieza. I saw on IG. Yeah. I think I printed that. I didn't do the build. I printed it because the customer did a DIY for that one. God damn, guys. This peel is kicking my ass. Yeah, I know. One little piece left. Where's my air gun at? Yeah, and this one didn't have like a crazy layout. Usually the ones with like the crazy buttons, you know what I mean? They have the craziest freaking button patterns because there's so many little like corners that the tape sticks to. Usually those are tough. Nah, we got bodied with the simple one, you know? Alright, that ain't gonna move around, right? I think that's new. In the Nobi lever, you guys see that little black washer in there? I don't think I ever got that. I don't know, maybe Grim can tell me. Grim, for the Sakura lever, did it come with this little black thing? And did I not? I don't think I installed it because it's gonna look ugly, right? But I think it only comes with the stock one because. But I don't remember ever seeing that piece. That's new. There's like a little washer that I can remove it, but I'm gonna put it in since it came with it. Apparently this blue cat speaks better formal Japanese than Frieza. What's the backstory with this Doraemon? I'm not really privy to this. You know, I'll tell you why. Because usually I gotta look stuff up when I do graphics, right? If I don't know what's happening, I gotta do a little research, watch some YouTube videos, whatever. Do whatever I gotta do to get up on the subject matter. You know what I mean? But I didn't do these graphics. The homie Frieza did these graphics today. So it's Doraemon. Doraemon. Oh yeah. Well. Doraemon. That's Do? Isn't that Do? Yeah, the soccer different. Yeah, I'm bugging because I seen that. I'm like, what is this piece? He's a robot cat from the future, goes back to make this kid's family life better, go on adventures, shit like that. Okay. He's like a kid's companion. Okay, got it. So it's, I'm assuming it's really popular. Oh, really? Okay. Cool. See? I learn some shit every day. Be right back, guys. I'm just gonna get some water real quick. Alright. BRB, BRB. Okay, I'm back. One of the longest running. That's cool. Okay, let me get some hardware. Hardware. Need a 2, 4. Okay. With this button layout, do people just not use EX buttons? Right here, man. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Except you don't gotta use your pinky, you could just use your thumb. Alright, Nobella, to get some rest, brother. Alright? Take care, man. See you soon. God bless. We got people tuning in from South Africa, man. Big homie Nobella. This layout people do not, yeah. Yeah, UGK should know, man. Look, UGK, like, the main 6 is really, it's 24 millimeter. Alright, main 6 is 24 millimeter. So you have, look at my hand. Look at my hand right now. Look at my hand. Look at the natural placement that my hand is at. I have access to 5 buttons immediately. Right? So you could do 1, 2, 3. Pinky, right? So for Street Fighter, I put parry on thumb. So that's 4 punch. 4 kick is moved here. Right? So your hand just can float. The only thing you would have to move is the main 6 digits, like this. You know? And like for Street Fighter, if you press, like for instance, to do drive rush, you could press parry to drive rush, right? But so people just say you have to hit, say you have to hit like heavy punch into drive rush. You have to go like this, and then like kind of do like a chop, or I don't know how you guys do it. Go like this to drive rush, but you have to move your hand. It's like a whole frame, you know? Or you could use the pinky, but it's still awkward because your pinky, if you hit fierce, and then you got to move your hand mad awkward to get the pinky again, you know? You could do that. So thumb is right here. So you can press like button, thumb cancel, or parry with thumb immediately. Faster reaction. Yeah, this layout is everywhere, bro. Everyone stole this shit. Also, if you play like anime games, you can put like dash here. If you play Mortal Kombat, thumb block. Look, if you have thumb on block, you could just play the game normally and block like this. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and block right here. So much easier than stupid ass block in the traditional position. I don't even know why they did that. I feel like the Mortal Kombat guys just put block in the middle just to be different, you know? Yeah, I ain't tripping, man. Matter of fact, I have a statement on it on my website. I'm like, you guys could use it. Just don't be saying that this is your, like, don't be saying it's Six God. Just put it out there, you know? Like, don't be advertising. Like, I basically have it set to, like, you guys can use it as a custom layout, but I don't want you guys advertising it as, like, yours. Alright, so here's the thing, guys. Grimlock actually has this. He bought a custom topper. This came with this Evo topper, okay? This is the one that this lever came with. It's the Evo topper. But because on Grim, I put that gate that you asked to. I put that custom rounded square gate in there. I forgot to tell you that, Grim. So then I'm just gonna put this on for the video. I mean, for the sake of this build, this red topper, because it's closer to what he has. And then I'm just, when I take the photos, I'm just gonna color shift this to pink because he actually has a pink topper. So this isn't like the final form. It'll be pink. Like when you guys see this like posted, this will probably be pink. It'll definitely be pink because I'm gonna color shift it. But it's gonna be pink. All right. So imagine that pink. So I'll ship it without the lever installed, I guess. Or I could, no, yeah, I'll ship it without the lever because it'll fit better in the package. And then you could put on that custom lever that you had bought. I mean, custom topper that you had bought. All right, let's get this going. Man, where's my hammer at? Hammer-san. Yeah, this is a pill top. Okay, so we're gonna install this. The red pill top, that came with the the knee Neo levers. You buy it, I think you could buy them a focus attack, Avanson. They got him a focus attack for sure. It comes with the knee lever Neo. It comes with it. Pretty sure it comes with the red one. So I think what had happened is that one of the builds I had done, right? One of the builds they wanted to clear. So I had to buy both of them, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep the red one because I feel like I'm gonna use it in the future. So I kept the red one for myself and then gave the client the clear. I'm gonna remove this for a sec, guys. I gotta put that LED screen in. Alright, what else we got? Yeah, I guess we gotta heat up the hot glue gun. Let's do that. All right, say it with me. We got the homie Hagu. We got Hagu gun. Got the Hagu. This is the Seimitsu Nobi lever. Hagu. One sec, guys. Let me make sure it's not scraping. Oh, it is scraping a little bit. Fuck. Oh. Hagu, Hagu. I forgot to do something grim. On your project, on the last project, I had to make a little space for the how am I gonna do this? Let's see. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got the best idea. Hold up. Ready? Hold on. Watch this tech. Watch this shit. We just gotta make enough space for I'll put this right here. Ow! Look at that. Alright. Now, center point right there. So I gotta do a little bit of surgery real quick, guys. I gotta what do you call it? Drill that out. Actually, I don't need to do that right now, but I eventually will need to do that. But yeah, I could go to the lab later and do that. We definitely needed to get that out of the way. Okay, hot glue's going. Okay. Yeah, 6 gods is shit, bro. Once you get used to it, it's over. Like, you don't want to use nothing else. Alright, we dropped the screen in already, guys. Drop the screen in. You've been grinding for sure since the Spada's got to get one of those new ones, or it's been a long time, man. Hagu all done? Hagu. Oh yeah. Hagu's ready. So I used to make these pressure fit, but what happened, I made the rectangle looser to just be able to like drop the screen in and glue it in. I feel like even though this is kind of more invasive, it's safer because I had them pressure fitted, but the problem with these screens are no screen is the same size. Like, you could buy 2 of them and one of them used to fit perfect and the pressure fit in the slot that I had made, I used to make them a little bit tighter, right? And they used to fit perfect. Some of them fit perfect. Like the first one, of course I had measured it, right? I based it off that one. Then I got like, you know, after I've been doing them more often, I realized they're not all the same. You know what I mean? So I just said, you know what? It's just easier. And if it was too tight, I used to have to shave the corner down and then push it in. But then it would result in I could potentially crack the screen. But I didn't want to do that anymore. I'm like, you know what? I'll just play it safe, and we just went with the Hagu. Just went with the Hagu. GP 2040 CE. They even have my layout programmed into it, bro. Oh, yo, Grim. Do we got a logo? Am I just putting the Doraemon logo for the graphic? Oh, wait. I still need Hagu. We didn't talk about that. Strider, what's up, fam? Yo, Strider, you gonna go to Combo Breaker 2? Meet up with Skull? Room and registration paid for? Yes. I got the room paid for. I don't got the registration. I think Rick got me. He told me he got me, so he's a man of his word usually. So I'm gonna hold on to that, and then nah. Okay, so listen, I kind of just wanna. There's like a small micro chance I might do the booth, but I think I'm just gonna go chill out, bro. I'm not trying to work like 17 hours a day, all day, you know? I get too tired, man. We were gonna do Grimlock in Japanese. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah, it's gonna be Grimmurak. Grimuraku. I'll do a little bit of both. I'll do like, oh wait, no, the Doraemon. Oh yeah, I'll do what you said. I'll do the Grimlock. I'll do what you said. All right. I just forgot. My bad. Hagu. All right, I think we're done with Hagu, guys. All right, say peace to Hagu. 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 Huh. You're driving or flying. You in VA, right? Yeah, that ain't freaking not close, man. Bro, I did that drive. I don't think I could do that drive by myself. Because right now I'm the only person I know is going. So if I go with other people, maybe I'll stop by Cleveland, pick up Skull, and then we roll to Chicago. Yeah, stop in Jersey. Stop in Jersey, bro. Nah, that's too much, man. From here, it's still 10 hours or 12 hours. Something crazy. Yo, why am I even doing this now? I saved these for a couple orders, so. I just knocked my garbage can over, guys. Oh. Be right back. Literally cleaning up a mess. You know what? I'm gonna empty this garbage can. Because Way too full. I'm literally shoving stuff on the top of this garbage can. Way too full for me to be using right now. Alright. Be back. Alright, guys. I can start doing the buttons. Buttons. Gotta remove these Umba stickers. Let me do this first. Easier to do everything first. Yo, Space Boy, what's up? Space Boy, did you decide what tournament you're going to this weekend? Space Boy, I think you're definitely going there. Oh man, okay. I was gonna say I think economically it might be better to go to Iron Grade. Like 110, damn, bro. All right, I'm gonna tell Mikey you're coming. Blockbuster John giving you shit already. You didn't wake up DP? Thought you could win without it. What did I miss, guys? Oh, you were commenting? Oh man, what did I miss? What did I miss? Ah, Zon reset, you got it. Zon's solid though. I think when I'm done with this, I'm gonna try to get some games in. Probably be done with this less than an hour. I'll probably still have a couple hours to play. I haven't played in a while. Baseball, yeah, I'm committed to Iron Grid because I got the table. I gotta run the table. You know? I gotta make a living, you know what I mean? Working 9 to 5 at the local. That's the way to make a living. Shit, dude, oh man. I don't want to go though. I want to support my boy Mikey though. I'm just gonna tell Mikey I'm gonna send you. I might swing by, but it really depends when it closes out. Street Fighter is early, right? It's like a kind of on your way home if you think about it, right? If you're driving. Yeah. Wait, no. No, I don't think you can make it because Street Fighter's not gonna start till like what, 6 or 7? There's no way, bro. You ain't making it. Unless you like get in on loser side down the line. That's your only way. They might start it and then yeah. You need Galaxy Kid. You gotta name your clone Galaxy Kid. Galaxy Child. Space Boy's clone. Alright. We took off all these stickers. Someone told me like, oh, why do you remove the stickers like that? You could just like warm them up and then use a heat gun. I'm like, I'm not telling anybody to use a heat gun. Like the you know what I mean? Like ain't no way I'm gonna be telling, because I sell these buttons, right? So I'm not gonna be telling my customers, yo, use a heat gun. Fucking, yo, I melted my button, bro. You told me to use a freaking hairdryer on my shit. And like, I need my money back. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna, now that I can actually line these up because we know that Grim wants them at the lowest setting. I'm gonna put them at the lowest setting. And then I can line up actually perfectly. 12 o'clock. Damn, this looks dope. I kind of like how there's no. Sometimes it's nice to have no graphics in the buttons. The buttons are the buttons. Let them be buttons, you know? Let the buttons be buttons. Yeah, these buttons got settings. You could, okay, I'll show you. UGK, look, see? Can you see that? Alright, you see how there's like a, see how the tab is in the middle, right? So it goes 3, 2, 1. 3, okay, note the height of the cap, okay? So these are on 2. I'm gonna set it to 3, okay? You see how you see the cap got higher? Now I'm gonna set them all the way to 1. Boom, look how low the cap is now. So you get a faster reaction, but you have control of that. So I'll give you an example. Like if you want to play, maybe your main action buttons, you want them to feel like a typical button, you know? You can leave them at 2 or 3. I mean, if you're really trying to leave them at 2 or 3, right? And then maybe your DI, the buttons that you need like the fastest reactions, you could leave those on the lowest setting. You feel me? So pretty cool, right? So I sell the clear ones on my website because, you know, for me, it's all about being able to put artwork in them. That's how I roll for my stuff. But you can get them in green. So these are the green ones, you know what I mean? So you can get all different types of colors. Yeah, there's a lot of new tech, man. A lot of new tech. I like these buttons because they kind of offer like a little bit of everything. They're like the perfectly balanced button for my, like they have a nice firm press, like a firm enough press, you know? They're a little bit, like the old Gravity KS buttons, they were good, but they're kind of like soft. These have definitely a little bit more of a firmer press. They have like a, you know, like a more tactile press, which some people were like complaining about the original Gravity KS buttons. They felt like really gooey. But yeah, these feel like super nice. They are quiet. They are quiet. Let's not trip on that. They're meant to be quiet, right? They're meant to be silent buttons, but they're more tactile than they were the previous model. I used to use the other ones primarily too for my builds. Nice. Okay, flip this over. Guys, I'm gonna actually remove the pill top. Okay? Get rid of the dust washer while we're at it too. Okay. I'm just gonna remove that while we're working on the stick. All right. This is gonna be a easy wire up on my end. You know, like the clicky buttons? I don't like them because I play a little too serious, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I know people are listening to my inputs. I know people listen to my inputs. Because I play on stick, so like they're like, oh, I can listen to these guys' buttons. You know, leverless too, you can listen to buttons. Should I listen for people's buttons, you know? I listen for buttons. Like, if it's like whether or not they're gonna wake up fucking super or not, you best believe I'm listening to your fucking buttons, bro. I might even be looking at you. I might even be looking at you. Oh, you got a dead button? Damn, see? Yeah, but here's the thing though, UGK. You OG. You got an arcade stick that a lot of these kids nowadays, they just roll through with the little plastic thing. You know? They come through with a plastic. They're just like, yo, I'm ready. I'm about to play. And they come with this. You know? It's a wrap. Those things are going clack, 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 clack. You're listening to all that. You know? Those kids are done. Those kids, it's a wrap for you, buddy. Those guys are done. They don't got no put no. They could do the okay. Some of them got the phantom buttons. You could do the phantom buttons on some of them. Here, look. Shout out to Victrix. Victrix sent me this, right? Victrix sent me this. Look how many goddamn buttons these are. What the hell? You need all these buttons for, man? Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm happy people are playing fighting games. Yeah, I just want the games to refresh. Yeah, Jordan's like, Jordan counted all. He's like, damn, there are 18 buttons in that motherfucker. 18 buttons, man. I got the left. I got the second thumb on the right, flushing my toilet. You know. I want flushing my toilet. Which one, Spaceboy? The ones that we're installing, or wait, which one are you talking about? Oh, so we're doing the Gravity KT with the adjustable switches. So I have them set to setting 1, which is the fastest input. Spaceboy, these are kind of like what you've been talking about. I'm gonna bring. Oh, you're not going to Iron Grid. Well, whatever. You can just hit me up. But I sell them now. I have a little bit of stock. I might have to restock, actually. Yep. These are the ones you've been searching for that you can adjust the height. Yo, you guys want to see how a lot of buttons come from from the factory? Let me show y'all. Let me show you what a lot of buttons looks like from the factory. You got this shit. See this box right here? See this big old box. Right here it has the tag on it. Okay. I'll do a quick unboxing for you guys. This is what it looks like to buy buttons in bulk from these guys. Crazy, right? That's what it looks like. There's 60 in this box. Yep. So I'll probably bring like 2 of these boxes to Iron Grid. Maybe, actually I'll bring like 4 boxes. They're $6 a button though. They ain't cheap, but they're cheaper than $10 a button for those like flash taps and everything like that. $6. I think they're worth it though. They have more mechanical function than a lot of those buttons. Vance is like, damn. All right, let's wire this bad boy up. Yeah, this build's... This is Grimm's second build. Grimm's a maniac, man. Grimm's the addict. Got me working. Boy, Grimm got me working. I need that 6-god layout like oxygen. You got used to it, right? Once you get used to it, bro, you feel... I just feel like I'm just more consistent with the 6-god now. I mean, I've been doing really well. As Spaceboy, I've been doing pretty well with the tournament stuff, you know? Like, I don't take it as seriously. Like, that's not my prerogative, is to, like, be the best Street Fighter player. I just try to be the best with the amount of time that I can put into the game. And, you know, I do all right. I'm not that scrubby. Like, people get surprised at the local. They just think I'm the fight stick guy until I beat them in bracket. They're like, yo, I thought you just built fight stick. Nah, man. People just think I build fight sticks until I cook them in the tournament. Yeah. Pretty uncomfortable to parry in DI. Yep. Let him keep thinking that. No, that's my thing, you know. Like, I think if I actually put, if I stopped everything I do and just played, I still wouldn't be as good. I think I'd do better. I might be able to, like, maybe win the local, but I don't think I could get past that just because I'm a little older and it's like, you know what I mean? It's a little, like, harder to keep up. Honestly, I don't want to be sitting there learning tech all day. Not like, I don't have fun doing any of that stuff. Like, it would make me hate the game. I'm just playing it enough. Does that make sense? I don't want to hate the game. I don't want to play it like it's my job. I want to play it because that's what I like to do, you know, for fun. Once it becomes a job, I think I'm just gonna hate it. Yeah, Xiaohai won. Yo, remember Itazan, right? Itazan won ECT at 44, 43? I think he won at 43. I still think. Yo, and ECT wasn't even like that shit was not even free. ECT had killers in there. The birds were at ECT. Yeah, Fudo winning. Yeah, they still got it. Yep. Age don't really matter up until a certain point. I'm just talking about, like, age in general. Like, you just kind of have like, and I got kids and stuff, so it's kind of like, you know, I'm not gonna sit there and just play video games all day. You know what I mean? I'd rather be doing this stuff because I get to be creative. Not even afternoon, Taco. This is oh, it's afternoon for y'all. That's right. You guys are West Coast. West, y'all. Yo, Spaceboy, remember you called me from LA? Spaceboy, can I tell these guys the LA story from Capcom? Last chance qualifiers. Can I tell these guys a story? Yeah. All right. So, Spaceboy is he flies himself out to California, okay, for last chance qualifiers. No, it's fine. Yeah. So Spaceboy, he calls me, right? Because of course I'm OG Johnny, you know. I'm OG. He's like, yo man, these guys are following me in a car, whatever. Or these guys are fucking with me, like they're following me. I'm like, Spaceboy, where are you? And he's like, he tells me the neighborhood he's in. He's like, basically somewhere in LA, like pretty, you know, like the well-known LA streets, right? LA blocks. I forgot the exact roads, right? I'm like, hold up, bro. What the fuck are you wearing? Right? So, 2 people died there last year. Yeah, do you remember the neighborhood, Spaceboy? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, he was by. Okay, so you know, so it's L.A. That's like as L.A. as it gets. It's not that. It's not like gangster out there, but it's still L.A. Right? So he out there, and then I'm like, bro, what are you wearing? And he's like, yeah, I got this D&D jacket. It's like, what was it, red or blue? It's probably red. Probably had some red elements. Like it's like it's like a denim jacket, right? It looks like old school like 80s gangster. It had tears on it. Yeah, yeah. So it basically just looks like some gang shit. Yeah, but what color? What colors was it? It has yeah. Anyway, yeah. So and he had the bandana on, right? Did you have the bandana on? I think he had the bandana on too, because like that's Space Boy's thing. Sometimes he wears like a. Yeah, he definitely got the "Where are you from, homie?" You know, but he definitely looked like a gangbanger. So he called me. I'm like, "What are you wearing?" He explains this whole thing. I'm like, "Yo, bro, just fucking take that shit off. Like, go right to the hotel and take that shit off, man. You're about to get fucking smoked home." Yeah, that shit was funny, man. I was dying. Good times though, right? Hey, homie. Hey, where you from, homie? Where you stay at, homie? Paco, how's my LA accent? Hey, homie. Hey, MD Soul. What's up, man? DJ. What's up, CJ? I got it down, right? Nah, I got. Listen, I used to spend my summers out there. I used to hang out with the homies in Long Beach. I got homies in Long Beach. Got fam in Pasadena. When I used to do a lot of DJing, I used to travel out there all the time. Shout out to all those dudes, man. IF2 crew, Beat Junkies, Still Will, all those guys. You got a friend of DJs out there? My boy Ron owns a bar out in downtown LA. Okay, where are we, guys? So I'm gonna leave this so you guys can enjoy that while I get the next part prepped up. Let's get the sides going. Ugh. Oh, that's right. We got to do a little surgery to the bottom panel too. I forgot. All right, but let's flip these over and get the. We got to get some of the foamies on the corner so that it stays put. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I need to get more of these already. This cartoon is always the candy stuff, right? Honestly, CJ, I didn't do these graphics. This is done by my homie Frieza. And it's for the homie Grimlock in the chat. So I was asking about it too. But they said it's like a children's cartoon. The cat. Yeah, Frieza. Yeah, you gotta stop wearing that for sure, man. Certain things you just, but you know what? I don't think, because like Spaceboy never. First of all, he's not really like a hip hop head, you know. That's the other thing. Like, you know, contrary to popular belief, not all like black kids, African American kids are into hip hop. You know what I mean? Like Space Boy isn't that big of a hip hop dude. You know what I mean? So like he doesn't have the hip hop context. Yeah, only a little. Like yeah, exactly. But you don't identify as I'm a hip hop dude. You know what I mean? Like that's not Space Boy's MO. So he didn't, and he's not from there. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like not especially fighting gamers. You know, I feel like fighting game culture is like a mix of like all the people that I would say we're kind of like almost like outcasts, but not really. We're like the cool outcasts, you know? Like we could, you know what I mean? It's like an alternative type thing. So we're alternative. That's the best word for it. We're kind of like alternative heads, you know? Yeah, fighting game player base. Like I would say New York is like the one exception because like we're just from New York, even though like the New Yorkers they just grew up with hip hop, you know? So it's like it's just part of their DNA. But like if you're not exactly from like urban areas in New York City or like, you know, you might not grow up with it. Like I grew up in New York City area, so to me it's like that's why I'm pretty well versed with the hip hop stuff because and like just yeah. Anyway, and I'm a DJ and I produce and you know I actually was involved in it, but like yeah, if you're not involved with it, it's like you don't know. Yeah, molded by it. I hate to say I was born into it. A lot of people always ask me, like people who don't know me, they're like, "Oh, why do you talk like that?" I'm like, "Cause I'm fucking from here, bro. What you trying to say?" You know, like what? You know what I mean? I'm like, how am I supposed to say? Oh, hello, you want to fight so stick? You know, I don't talk like that. I don't fucking grow up like that. What is wrong with y'all? What you up to, CJ? I didn't grow up in a nice neighborhood, guys. Like some of the things that even me and my wife from the same neighborhood, man. Like some of the shit we saw when we were younger, I wouldn't even put it on. You know what I mean? I don't even want my kids to be able to even experience the shit that I've seen. My family's super diverse in music, so I got exposed to everything. Yeah. I mean, to me, I grew up. My older brother was like my source of like for music, right? Because my brother would always come home with the tapes. He had the tapes. I don't know how he record. He always had the tapes. He'd come home with the tapes, you know, and it would be like, yeah. My brother is like super diverse too in music. Like he likes rock. He likes, you know, he liked metal. He liked rap back in the day. But I remember one day he had brought home like a Rakim tape. And I was like, yo, what is that? That's it. I was just a hip hop head. I was like, I just only wanted, like, out of all his music. Yeah, I messed with other things too. Like he always had like, he was into alternative and, you know, like just like different stuff. But out of everything, the hip hop stuff I really liked. So then when I was old enough to get tapes and CDs and whatever, I would always just buy hip hop stuff. And then I got into it and I started like I want to learn how to DJ, so I saved up and bought my own turntables. Yep. That's how I got into music. And then from there, so this is what's interesting, especially Strider. You two are from the same neighborhood? Yeah, my wife's from Jersey City. And so am I. That's how we actually kind of met each other. But like we didn't go to the same schools or nothing, but we met each other through mutual friends. What was I about to say? Yeah, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, yeah. Okay, we're getting the USB. We're not doing any LEDs in this build today, guys. No LED. You're working and working videos and thumbnails, man. This year I'm focused with me instead of getting people to do it with me. People can come with me to the ride, but I will leave them. I am behind. I gotta catch up. Wait, CJ, what do you mean? Can you elaborate a little bit on that? I don't. So you had people helping you with this stuff and they weren't helping you, or like? Can you yeah? That's kind of messed up if that's the case. Just trying to catch up on videos and stuff. Yeah, content creation, guys. A lot of people think content. Oh, it's so easy to make videos, man. You do YouTube, oh, it's easy. You know how hard it is to make a goddamn video? You go make a video, see what it's like. You go make a video and see if you can get 1,000 views. Let's see if you can do that. It's very hard, man. Trust me, I struggle, man. Even committing to streaming is hard. Like for me, I kind of just have, I set myself up. I set up the way that I work so that it's easy to stream. Does that make sense? That's basically how I set up my workspace. Like I always think about it nowadays when I'm thinking about like how to organize my gear. I'm thinking about it as like, oh, is it going to be conducive for me just being able to like hit stream? Because that's basically what I try to do now. Like I keep it in mind. Like a lot of people ask me like, oh, how do you make content so much? I'm just like, because I always have a camera on, no matter what. Like you guys see, like the minute I put out, like I'll finish this build tomorrow, I'll have fucking content for it, or maybe you'll, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll have content for it because I have a camera on. Like matter of fact, this is gonna go on the YouTube archive, you know, so people can reference it for future builds or whatever. So I already had made the content, and I can make more content from the content. You know. And I have to do this stuff because it's actually part of, you know, what I do for work. This is my work. People just think this is like a hobby. No, this is my work. So the YouTube stuff, I have to carve out time for that. Social media stuff, I have to carve out stuff for that every day. You know, like that's literally part of the job at this point. Without that, like people don't find me. People don't even know my business exists. Stuff like that. Yeah, CJ, I mean, look, I learned through a long time ago that ain't nobody gonna work as hard as you for your vision. You know what I mean? Like, you may have a vision. Like, I know you got a vision. Listen, I know you got a vision. Of all people, one of the most determined in your goddamn name, bro. Determined people that I know, especially in the space that we're in. But ain't nobody gonna ride out your vision. You may find someone very special. Like I got lucky, you know. I got very lucky and working with Clev when we both were on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Me and Clev, we shared a vision, you know, and it worked. That's rare. I'm just gonna tell you that is rare as fuck, and I got lucky as a motherfucker. You know. But for the most part, ain't nobody gonna really do anything for you unless there's some way that they're benefiting from it too. Feel me? All right, guys. I don't know if my dungeon is set up. Hold on, let me see. Oh, shit. Okay. See, I got cameras everywhere. You see? We set up. Okay. So I'm gonna take you guys with me. I don't know if I can bring the chat. Let me see if I can bring the chat up over here. Oh, we got the chat. Just checking to see if my chat's still working. Someone say something? Okay, here we go. Yeah, my mistake is I care about people too much. I wanted them to win. Not everyone's meant to win with you. No, yeah, no. Listen, I'm the same. I'm built the same way. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. It's like sometimes like as much as you believe in people, they still ain't gonna like they're still not going to be able to execute the vision that you have unless you really concentrate. Like what you have to do is just give up. Like you have to put time in, and maybe it's through actually employing people, you know. Like the only really way this stuff will work is if it's in a true business setting where there's like money involved and then accountability involved. But if it's just on the strength, it's really hard, bro. Like you got to have people that are really, really riding with you. You know what I mean? But if it's on the strength, that's tough, man. That's really tough. Have some people do stuff for you, especially if it's like your vision, your business, whatever, on the strength. Yeah, it's tough, man. I get it though. All right, guys. So what we need to do. All right, you see this? See where I marked that right here? I need to like shave down maybe like an 1/8 inch. I need to shave an 1/8 inch off this area right here. So I have my drill press set up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. So yeah, I have my drill press set up with a bit that it's called a damn. Fuck, I forgot the name of the bit. One of these. What is this? Oh, I'm so old, guys. God damn it. I forgot. Anyway, it's 30 millimeters, so it'll basically just remove some of the material. Gonna be loud for a sec, guys. Okay, that was crazy. Wait, CJ, what's that? It's funny that they ask you? Did I not get the rest of this chat? I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't get the rest of the chat. Okay, turn this light off. Okay, so you see this? I'll bring it up to the main camera, guys. Bring it to the main camera. Okay, so you see here, I actually bore a little bit of a hole. See, it's a good like 1/8 inch. That's just gonna allow a little bit of the bottom to not be scratched, because this lever is pretty tall. I've noticed some of the Nobi levers are like, they have different heights. I can't explain it. But see, this could potentially scratch the bottom, so I bore that out so it has room. Let me just do a quick test for it. Yep, doesn't even scrape or nothing like that. Perfect, bro. Okay, let's blast this. Nice, nice, nice. Put this to the side. Let's clean up a little bit so we have a clean workspace, guys. You guys still in chat? I don't. I keep seeing these things as disconnecting. Oh, okay. All right, just wondering. My bad. Yeah, I keep getting these messages from, because I use this service called Restream to do YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and it's been popping up saying it's reconnecting to chat. So I don't know if it's live or not. Okay, guys. So we got to finish the bottom. Now that we drilled out that section, I can peel this off. That. Yeah, I just keep getting an error saying reconnecting. Not from Twitch. Not from the direct Twitch chat, because I use I see both chats. I see both YouTube and yeah, actually I haven't seen anybody from YouTube comment in a little bit. Maybe it's disconnecting from YouTube. That's been happening lately too. I've been having issues with that. I don't know, man. I think maybe I might ditch the live streaming on YouTube. I don't really see any benefit from it, other than already having my streams archived. That maybe is the only thing that I'll keep, because then I don't have to re-upload it from Twitch. You know? That's actually a good thing. Alright, let's peel this off, guys. What's the plan for the rest of the week? Anybody got anything cool? I gotta finish up. You guys will probably see me like 2 more times. Streaming probably the last 2 builds that I got on this commission queue. And then I'm gonna take a little break. I'll probably start up maybe like first week of February, end of the first week of February, I'll restart up my commissions. And then I do know I'm taking a little long weekend though in February. I think there's like a winter break for school for the kiddos, so probably do something while there's a couple days off. Take a long weekend somewhere, but then other than that, I'll probably just bounce right back. But I think I'm gonna limit how many commissions I take for February. I opened up strong in January just to kind of get a nice like rhythm going, but I think I overextended myself a little too much. Just a little too much. But fortunately, the homie Frieza is hopped on and is helping me out with graphics, because I think that's what really takes. That's what people queue up for, because I have to queue up and do your graphics. Because like if the graphics ain't approved, I can't start nothing. You know what I mean? Like, because that's everything. It literally is everything. Like, the stick aside, the build aside, the graphics are like the most important thing. So, you know what I mean? I definitely needed help with that. You just relaxing? Bro, I don't even know how to relax anymore, man. That's a thing, like, if you own a small business, bro, any type of small business, a cafe, just say a coffee shop, bro, you ain't relaxing. You kidding me? You know? If you are relaxing, that means like maybe you have a manager or something. Got to the point where you can hire a manager. But you're stressing about other things, like how to pay these motherfuckers. You know? So it's like, small business life is not for everybody, I'll tell you that. If you just kind of want to clock in, clock out, have 2 modes, work and non-work, I don't suggest you open a business. Everybody always dreams like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do my own thing. Then they start doing their own thing and realize it's 7 times harder, because you got to be your own boss, you got to be a visionary, you got to be an employee, you got to be a, you know, an artist, you got to be you got to be an accountant, you got to be all these things, and they didn't realize that it takes all those things to run a business, you know? One day I'll be able to relax. Figured as much. You go through builds pretty quick once the graphics are confirmed. Yeah, got it. I have to, man. It's like if I'm not moving, no income. Bill Burr said it's the best. It's escaping the matrix. It's great, but you have your own wheel. Can't rely on anybody else. That's 100% facts. Yo, man, I hate to say this, but the smartest people in the world are comedians, man. They just because they see things that it, you ever listen to like Chappelle and like Bill Burr, like those guys, like, you know how hard it is to be that funny, and how much you have to understand society to make things funny and to make fun of things. You know, those guys are geniuses. Yeah, you have to understand like the perils of you just have to understand humanity at like another level, be able to make people laugh. That's facts, man. What you guys think about the bottom? Oh shit, guys, we actually have to do a little more surgery in the dungeon. We have to, I don't think I did it. We have to countersink the holes. Oh my god. Not over yet, guys. Okay. You see these holes? We gotta countersink these holes. Because these need to be flat, because it's gonna be sitting on your lap. We gotta countersink this. Okay, back to the dungeon. Okay. We have our little... I already reassembled my drill press. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna move this aside really quick. Put this here. I have my feet ready here. Okay. Let us start peeling this. You're all connected to culture, yeah, exactly. What's up, Nelson? Okay. Get this peeled. Guys, I'm gonna try to peel this as smooth as possible. This is gonna be the smoothest peel once I get this initial one going. Okay? Gotta get this peel right. It's already starting off bad. Come on. Oh, terrible. It's not going well. All right, here we go. Oh wait, so we do have someone checking in from YouTube. Okay, yeah, we got Nelson in from YouTube, so YouTube chat is working. Got it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if YouTube chat was working. Nelson says sick. All right. Bottom. Pretty good. Start peeling this off here. It's gonna be harder because I actually buffed down these edges. They're kind of like caked in. But yeah, you could lift it once you get it going. Good. Nice. Oh, that's part of the print. Okay. Sometimes there's like a little speck and it's just from the graphic. And it bothers me. I'm like, I can't. Doraemon. Doraemon. That's how it's pronounced according to Alex Nostalgics, who's actually in Japan, so I'm not gonna argue. Doraemon. Is like, you know how like it's always like little, I don't know, yeah, I guess like little creatures, like everything's mon. What does that suffix mean in Japanese? You guys know? Pokemon, you know, it's like little monsters or like, I don't know. Maybe Spaceboy knows. I know he studies a little Japanese. Okay. Bottom plate on. Let us all this. For some reason this is super duper not right. I think I made this a little too tight. About the bottom, we're just doing the corner covers so it doesn't hide the artwork. Okay. Looking good, guys. So this is supposed to be, Brim has a pink topper, so I'm just gonna install this as like our our topper for the photos. Then I'm actually gonna color shift it to pink so it matches what he's trying to do. But it's literally gonna be that. Just imagine that the top. Actually, it looks kind of good with red, not for nothing, because it does match the Doraemon's mouth. So that does actually work. I did put in a different gate. Ooh, this feels good. Feels really good. Okay, that's kind of done. Right? How does that feel weird? Oh, I didn't screw this bottom in. Wow, I'm a scrub, guys. Holy moly. Bottom in. We missed a whole ass screw. Nice. We gotta put the foams on too. I didn't forget. I just gotta put the foam in. We have foam. We got foam. Yeah, matches his nose. So you know what I like about the lever? The shaft doesn't spin. I think that's one of the Nobi levers. The shafts don't spin. Now, I don't know if you guys know what that means, but like usually the whole like cylindrical part of the lever will spin as well. So for this particular lever, the shaft, like they don't spin at all. That's why I don't even have to like to screw on the shafts. I don't even need to what do you call it? Like counter. Usually you need to use a flathead screwdriver to install it from the underside, but these you could just bolt on because they don't. The shaft is steady. Pause. Right, but yeah, when you screw it on, because it doesn't spin, you don't have to like counter lock it to make it fit. Wow, this paused the whole conversation, bro. My bad. I'm sorry. God damn it. I mean, I'm a Japanese lever fan. Well, it is Japanese actually. It's kind of geared more for Tekken, I would say, the Nobi, but it feels really solid. That's a feature you never heard about, right? Yeah, look. I don't know if you guys could see this, but I cannot spin this. This doesn't turn at all. Usually on a normal lever, it spins. On a Japanese lever, it spins. Okay. All right, so that's done. Gonna have this guy here. So again, I'm just gonna loosely bolt it in. Okay. Yeah, you never seen that feature? Yeah, it's part of the Seimitsu levers. Oh, Doraemon stick gun done. Looking good, looking good. Looking clean. Okay. Guess what, guys? New tech. We got our Asus ROG Ally. Got our ROG Ally now. That's gonna allow us to do some testing directly, which is awesome. I don't have to bring it over to my main setup to just test all the simple stuff. So I have you guys on here right now. Awesome. I've been using this to... Now I can actually plug in. Actually, but we still need to bring it over to the other computer anyway, but I'm gonna do the basic stuff here. Make sure everything works. Come on. There we go. Alright, let me open up Gamepad Tester. I do have X input here. I do have my inputs here. Up, left, down, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it is working here. Okay, why didn't it connect to the console though? There we go. Oh, there's two oh, I forgot. Because the ROG Ally. Oh man, it thinks there's a controller here. There you go. I forgot about that. The ROG Ally has its own controller. Okay. I don't know if you guys can even see this. Might have to zoom in, but okay, up. What the hell? Yeah, here we go. Up, down, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, L3. R3. Touchpad doesn't work on X input. Neither does home, but it does work in the system. Start and share. Okay, we got inputs, guys. Nice, nice. All right. We do have to program a little screen here, but I think I'll do that off chat. I'll do that. Let me just test it, make sure it works in game. Yeah, I have to program the screen to not be leverless. I have to program the screen not to be leverless, and I also have to program it with the logo that he wants. I could do it, whatever. Let me just test it in game, make sure everything feels fine. That's really important too. Okay, we did update the game. Last time there was a major fail because I couldn't test the game. Telling me my other system's connected to Street Fighter 6. Yo, have you guys played Street Fighter 6 on the Ally? It's actually pretty good. I will tell you, it works better on 720p though. If you have it on 720p, it'll work fine. Like you may get some like graphical slowdowns a little bit on 1080, but if you don't mind playing on 720, which I can't even tell the damn difference, it works just fine. Back, my screen shit's looking looking great. Edison, what's up, brother? I am a fan. Follow your videos here in Brazil. Someday I'll have an arcade as beautiful as that one. Thank you for keeping the arcade culture alive. Obrigado. Obrigado. Edison, thank you. This is the shit, guys. You use your Legion Go? Nice. Yo, this is awesome. This lever is incredible. Crazy, bro. You know what I've been trying to work on? I'll show you some tech I've been trying to work on. So like punish counter, right? Punish counter. Wait, no, he's got a DP. He's got to miss a DP. So let me do punish practice, right? So, oh, how come that didn't work? Ah. Ah, damn. Let's see. Damn, it's got to be exactly punish counter. Nope, that's not it. Nope, too slow. Anyway, I'm supposed to be able to do this combo. Yeah, like that combo. Let's try one more time. Ah. Maybe I shouldn't. Damn it. Never mind. I suck, guys. Anyway, I should be doing that combo more, which is what do you call it? If I get this drive rush, do heavy kick, because heavy kick cancels into medium fireball like that, and then you could combo into that from the drive rush. You see that? So it's like, but you could do this. Oh, now you set a lever. Hold on. That wasn't a combo, but you guys got the point. There you go. So you can do all that. It's pretty good damage. Ah, that's it. Okay. Okay, I want to land this combo, guys. Yeah. Oh, we had it! We had it, guys! Oh, we had it! Okay, okay, one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. Up. Oh! Ah, sometimes I don't get the counter hit, man. Oh, I keep dropping it. I keep dropping it at that one point, and I'm not used to the lever. Alright, last actual try. Yep. Alright. Either way, everything works, guys. Yo, that's clean. You like it, man? There we go. We did it. We did the combo. All I had to do was hop on two-player side. That's like 70 damage. Alright, guys. But this works. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's do a quick showcase of the stick. Alright. I'm going to unplug it. I do have to program it some more, but we will unplug it right there. Let me clear out my workstation a little bit. Alright, guys. We are done. We are done. Let's close Street Fighter 6 real quick. Looks cool. Yeah. Shout out to Frieza for the artwork, Grimlock for the idea. Okay, so we got the Doraemon stick done. Doraemon stick is done. We got some amazing manga panels in the back. Main character, super funny graphic right over here. We do have a screen here that's going to boot up with Grimlock's logo. We'll show you guys in the photos a little bit later. We have a Nobi lever with, it's going to have a pink ball top in this for this, but I'm just subbed in this red one because Grimlock, our client, actually has the ball top that he's going to use. So I just subbed the red one temporarily, but when this is done, it will be pink. We are using Gravity KTs, what we've been using for most of our builds, except we have the green variant today. Beautiful neon green. Okay. Manga panels all over. Manga panels everywhere. Oh, green buttons here. Actually, he has some spare buttons. He actually spent the money and bought extra green KT buttons in case one of the top acts funny or whatever. So he has extra buttons here. Anime all over. Okay. 3D prints, we have a green pass-through, USB-B flavor of the pass-through. We also have a black, blue, and green corner set, all on all sides. Green feet, we also have the corner foams, so that we can have maximum artwork showing off. 6God joystick layout for this guy. Works on PS5, PC, Switch 2, and a bunch of other stuff via GP2040 CE. And that's it. We are done with the build. Gonna ship this off over to the homie Grim tomorrow. But yeah, Doraemon stick is done, guys. What do you think? Let me know. Yeah, show the back one more time, sure. This is crazy, man. You see the mechanicals of the robot cat? Nice, nice. Yeah, still got to program the screen, test it on PS5, but for the most part, we are done with the build. Shout out to Frieza. Shout out to Grimlock again for the commission. I do appreciate that. All right, guys. So that's going to be my time. I'm going to leave you be. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Catch you guys in the next one. All right. Doraemon stick.